Black Wraith, galant bis zum Schluss.
Leben den Lebenden. Tod den Toten.
Da wäre zum Beispiel unser Liebespaar Antea und Red. Die besten Verbanner, die ich je kennenlernen durfte. Das Leben gehört den Lebenden, heißt es. Und Tod den Toten. Doch so einfach ist es nicht. Seit Anbeginn der Menschheit verweilen die Toten auf der Erde. Ob tot oder lebendig, wir sind komplexe und emotionale Wesen. Die Fesseln, die uns binden, sind zahlreich und verworren. Seit wir denken können, kämpfen Verbanner darum, diese Fesseln zu lösen. Der Tod ist belanglos. Er ereilt jeden von uns. Was einem wirklich Angst machen sollte, ist die Frage, ob man danach in Frieden ruhen wird. Ich, Charles Davenport, sollte es wissen. Die Heimsuchung von New Eden hat mich zu Tode erschreckt. Ich wünschte, ich hätte meine Freunde nie gebeten, herzukommen, den Fluch zu brechen.
Sind wir echt im Juni? Wie ist denn erst der Januar? Wenn ich mir im Sommer den Hintern abfrieren wollte, wäre ich in Schottland geblieben.
London war auch nicht viel besser.
Schau an. Kalt wie der Arsch eines Bischofs und doppelt so weiß. Ich muss schon sagen, ich bin etwas enttäuscht.
Charles hat nicht gelogen. New Eden ist kalt wie der Tod. Du kannst zu Recht enttäuscht sein.
Ich hoffe bloß, er ist in der Taverne. Mit einem heißen Grog. Oder zwei. Ich habe genug von den langen, öden Seereisen in düstere, ferne Länder.
Ich kann mich nicht erinnern, wann wir das letzte Mal nicht gearbeitet haben.
Hiernach sollten wir in See stechen. Irgendwo hin, wo es warm und sicher ist. Wo keine Toten herumlungern.
So einen Ort gibt es nicht. Aber schön wäre es, ja.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time.
Бля, ну я ж поставил, чтобы они не отображались. Фон субтитров.
But I don't disagree.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough.
Watch out!
Блять, почему бы и нет, нахуй? Как всегда, нахуй.
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices.
С кем надо ебашиться? Кого ебашить? Давайте буду ебашить. О, блять.
I could beat you in my sleep.
Одну сильную атаку. Можно его наебашить сразу. Захват цели.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
More wanderers.
Behind you!
Ой, я ему въебал, на.
As easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Enough.
Нормально.
Time
Нажмите
to
Е,
leave
чтобы
for
изгнать
good.
цель. Бабам нахуй. Пошел, пацан. Че, берем, да? Мокрая.
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Попал, слышь.
Enough.
Козел, блядь.
That augurs badly for the case.
Здравствуйте.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what
Как
Charles
дела?
has to say.
Нормально, пойдет.
Что творишь?
Ты че, стримлю игру? Скачал какую-то новую игру. Призраков
Empty
называю.
docks in a growing settlement.
Yeah,
Not a
big
good
job.
sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their
Ушел,
asses?
Рузон ушел.
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we
Смотрю,
get to
Что-то нету
town,
никого.
we may need to split up to
танки
cover more
здесь
ground.
летают, что-то как
You
на
may
границе
count on the most
Украины
responsible
вывели 20
student a Banisher could
военнослужащих.
have.
We'll see if you remember some of your
Не
teaching.
понял, скажи еще раз.
If you're up for it.
Да ты
Always.
скидывал.
А, ну то
Про
да.
грани-
Белгород там нахуй. Что они там хотели напасть, что там.
Not the
Им там
busiest stables I've
дали
ever seen.
пинделей, короче.
No ostler and no horses.
Нет,
This
это
town is less
на
and less
границу
welcoming
Украины
by the
прибыли
second.
20 тысяч военнослужащих и 3,5 тысячи боевых машин.
Нет, я тебе не
А?
скидывал такого. Нет, я теперь раз слышу.
Ну кто скинул это? Посмотри, блядь, ебаный. Вот у нас в ленте Веном скидывал.
Welcoming committee.
Ну,
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
это же не я. Да, он там скинул видео, там походу
It'll be
учения,
good
блядь,
to see
какие-то
Charles and
идут. нахуй.
Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the
Oh,
same
Что
там,
за
thing, man?
говоришь? Так и есть.
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Чё, бабуси? Вообще говно въебало, что ли? Бля, ты чё толкаешься нахуй, пёс?
You'll be the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
And
Ну, что-то больше на учение
This fellow
похоже.
here
Ну,
is
так
written
я ему
with
написал,
grace.
что это учение.
Of course.
А он
I'm Lisbeth
в
O'Hara.
интернете пишет,
The
что зря,
minister said you'd have questions.
не знаю, верит.
Well,
Блядь, ну опять же здесь Германия, Америка, блядь,
Could you point us to the tavern?
поляка,
We're
блядь.
expected.
the King's
Там
Arms.
учение, походу.
I'll not point it out to you as I disapprove of drinking. It's the large building next to the gallows.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
There's the inn. A curfew? But why?
The first resort of every
Куда больше что-то на
self-respecting
учение
oppressor.
какое-то похоже. Ну вот, конечно, это учение. Вот, слышишь, Паш, здесь даже вот, нахуй, флаги все, блядь, НАТО флаги.
Ну,
Подряд прям.
там
флаги
комментарии
стоят.
даже можно почитать и понять, что это видео хуй знает какого года, блядь.
Но... Пиздешь, нахуй.
Пиздёж. Ну, сейчас видишь, блядь. Люди мнимые, но во всякой херне верят.
Но...
Charlie, we're here. Your
А ты
prayers
что
are
скидывал?
answered.
А?
Pour us a
А
drink.
ты что скидывал?
Я не скидывал-то, Вена
Banisher,
скидывал.
please come
Нет, ты
in.
говоришь, что у вас
As
напали.
it is
там.
called, your serving woman
А,
may sit
ну,
one
это на
or two.
Белгороде там.
I'm the
Я
help.
тебя не
Про
управлял?
Rush.
She's the
Не
boss.
управлял разве тебя?
You're not Charles.
Нет.
Дроны у них
А.
пошли
Name
тоже
is
нахуй. И
Anthea
у нас, и
Duarte.
там,
Да,
блядь.
видел.
This is my partner, Red McGrath. Good day to you, sirs,
Это
madam.
да, видел.
Я ночью как раз,
Now,
ну, играли с Колей,
where's
понял.
Charles?
Часа, да, где-то,
Minister
может, без
Davenport
22,
said help
короче,
was on its
я
way.
спать пошел, короче.
I
Keep
assumed
digging,
Комп выключил,
Fairfax.
лег спать, слышу, блядь, знаешь, что сейчас как
Good
будто
day.
гром такой, знаешь,
Pennington,
блядь, не понял.
captain of the train.
Окно открыл, смотрю, дождя нет.
This here is
нихуя,
thick-skinned
блядь. Потом смотрю,
newspaper.
там из
We are
окна
the
видно
select-
вдалеке, нахуй, понял, такая вспышка,
left
нахуй,
of
в
us?
небе. Бу.
Why
Ну,
is Charles
так
not
особо
here?
не слышно было, но вспышка была видно, ёбнешься, короче,
Ага.
дрона.
we're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
Да,
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise
Нихуя
in ghosts
ДМЗ
and
реально убрали,
devils to
что ли?
find out.
Бесплатно.
My expertise in blood and battle is of little use.
там видел, я
Mistress
скинул в
Duarte.
Дискорде, короче.
If I can be of service,
ВЗ-агент
Use
называется
may visit me
программа,
at
короче, и типы смотрят,
On the
какое
other side of the
КД в лобби,
street.
понял?
as it were.
И выбирают, нахуй. С кем играть, с
Well,
кем не играть.
Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
Да. Ну, можешь, понял, выбрать КД, там, допустим,
For
0.6,
myself,
нахуй.
I'll
Кинет
stay.
на все лобби на 100 человек, например, у КД 0.6 у
Our
всех, к
company
примеру.
has suffered
А у тебя там,
terribly.
Чё ты
допустим,
знаешь?
двойка, нахуй.
But we are worth
Ну,
saving.
КД, как ты играешь, нахуй.
And now that you are here,
А, типа
Save it
стрёмно
we
играют,
shall.
да?
Да, стрёмно играют, ты
Please.
хуяк зашел в это лобби,
accept
разъебал
my
там все.
sincerest condolences for the loss of your
А,
friend.
нормально.
Ты ебать там игру.
We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride indeed of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increments. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Да?
М?
Какой
Those who
размер?
left.
39-й?
Where did they go?
Boston,
37.
outlying settlements, anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the pass through the dark woods offers salvation. I
Там
do
написано.
not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
Здорово, блядь.
I fervently hope so.
Всё,
They have
играйте.
homes here,
Я тут
but we
игрушку
sent the
стримлю.
children away some time ago,
А вас
and
что, не
many
играет
could
с
not
тобой?
live with their
Я
absence.
буду, да.
If we do not resolve
Давай
this
тоже дай
situation
посмотрим,
quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps
Ты не
forever.
зашел сюда?
Ну, запускаю только игру.
А?
Запускаю игру.
А, давай.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem, which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Там нажала, блядь.
Antea. Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Че ты, Павлик, пойдешь? Нет, там Адам потянет. Потянулся еще.
Ну, играть я попозже зайду. Ну, минут через 20 зайду.
Угу. Все?
Нет, завтра будем вставать.
Весал, говорит. Во. Отрывай. Точно.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Вот еще.
Смотрите его кабинет.
Почему?
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He was a good man.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something. These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Одни письма, блядь, какие-то.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved. God. See,
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, We should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Смотреть его кладбище. На кладбище надо. Погнали на кладбище.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
Пизда твоему Чарльзу сейчас будет. Сейчас будем ебашить его нахуй.
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Приехали, блядь, призрака убивать.
You'll be alright.
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles.
Движ начинается.
Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye.
Естественно.
You too.
Сейчас будет суета. Жена. Ну, чё, блядь? Нажимаю, нихуя не работает. Ой, блядь. Так, если вот так уебать. Понял, закрыто нас. Будет махач, нет? Что за дичь летает?
A wisp. So close to town.
Приказы, блядь.
Where are you leading me?
Алло. Здорово. Какая? Что, опять? А, нет. Ну, ты на огороде? Ну, понял.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. Many dead in more recent years. Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Это не стоит видно.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it. Mixing pyrite with those plants I found should work. I need a little more. That's all I need.
Что за хуйня? Наберем сейчас.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it? The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then. Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. But we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like?
I don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther. My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're Banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
My Charles, where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest. I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But?
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
The dead have no business with the living.
Letting go is hard, even for the dead. Time's bind fast.
And we are paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me, if it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
I know.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be how did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther. And Taya, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Where are you?
You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Who's there? Antea?
Why would you go up there alone? I'm open.
Antea?
Ни хрена.
Don't suppose you spectres have seen it? You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Хрена было нажимать.
Three blind mice. See how they run. See how they...
Antea?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea? You hurt? Where are you?
I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself!
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hell's balls. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
Oh, блядь.
No.
Да хули ты, блядь, ебанул по руке ей нахуй этой хуйней с секатором своим ебаным. Пиздите, короче, нихуя ты шут рода.
Your lover will betray you too.
We want to help.
О, бля. Ебать вот. Съебалось как-то. Чё, блядь. Эй, свою хуйню.
We want to help.
Banishers.
Сука какая. Эй, Опа, тихо, сейчас будет по ебальнику. На нахуй. Получила пизды. Это, блядь. А чё это? Это хуйня, блядь. Нихуя себя выкинула, бля. Я прикол, бля.
If you laid a finger on her.
You're what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Ох, нихуя. Да ну нахуй. Пиздарики. Хуя было бежать, блядь, на нее.
Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost?
Вот он вообще хуеть.
If you do, I'll be waiting.
Нихуя себе.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name.
Бля, классное начало, конечно.
Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Чётко,
Take me instead. Let her go.
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
We? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. It's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever. But do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Witch?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
You should have let me die.
What are you, a child? Are they teaching self-pity in Banisher school now?
What am I to do now? How do I do it alone?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
This isn't what I want. Not like this. Not without her.
No one gets what they want. You get what comes. And if you survive, you get changed by it. You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Why'd you pull me from the water? What's your business with me?
I have no business with you, but my mistress does. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you if, or when I need to?
Maya marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Until we meet again, then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.